All right, Danny, if you remember how this goes, your one word, or you need to give us a prop. Do I remember how this goes? How the fuck
No,
do we
you
do
don't.
this?
You don't know how
God
this goes.
damn. Danny, can you please give us a one word ghoulish prompt?
Oh, homework.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Do you ever have the feeling of like wanting to go back to school at all?
No, that's
No.
the majority of my nightmares is
Really?
me waking up forgetting I had homework.
Oh, wow. So you were stressed at school, huh?
Yeah, dude. Were you not?
Yeah, no, I was.
Okay. I think it's pretty universal. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast with your host, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
This is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies as chosen by our guests. But hey, we got another themed month this month. That's right. All month long for September, we're doing back to school movies.
Except that it's August.
For all month long for August, we're doing back to school movies. I am really good at podcasting.
Ken's on one today.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, you go back to school at the end of August. So
Yeah.
this is when we're doing it. And we usually do something else for September. So
I was telling you, it's a weird time for you to get back into drinking. I don't know why you chose like right before this episode to really knock a couple back.
look, this is how I figure out my limits. And well, I'm finding that we're crossing one, and that's okay.
Life is all about experiences. I respect
That's
that.
right. That's right. Yeah, and of course, when you think of back to school movies, CJ, I know you think of this, but
Of course.
when I think of back to school movies, we all think about Ghoulies 3,
Colon.
Ghoulies Go to College. Yeah, that's what we watched this week. And we have returning guest Danny to help us talk about it. Welcome
Hi,
back,
Danny.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Welcome
Man,
back.
Ken, if I had known, I would have gotten Jacko blasted before this episode, too.
Yeah, I still have a couple of those lying around, and I had to finish them off. So
Do you think that, we know alcohol doesn't expire, but those probably have to have expired, right?
something
There's
would have
some
changed
non-alcohol
within them.
chemicals in them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's actually how the Ghoulies were originally created.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just left
Somehow
a couple
they
of
make-
bottle-
They make more ethanol as they age.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
weird reaction.
right.
it
Probably.
continues to ferment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't remember, back in October of last year, we talked about the original Ghoulies with Danny. And we're skipping Ghoulies 2 because I watched it and you guys don't have to, and I'll tell you about it
Thank
later
you.
on the show. But I would say this movie is superior to both previous movies. I don't know.
I
The first
don't-
one was pretty good, but
I don't see how that's possible, but sure, okay.
Your like quintessential 80s college movie, like every trope you can think of is in here, maybe within the first 10 minutes.
in the weirdest way too. Like every single
Yeah.
one of the tropes is in like is that how it was way? But like, no, I don't think it was, right? Or is that just me? I mean, I never definitely did panty raids or anything like that, but
Oh, you
I
did?
don't think it was like invited or like prepared for in any, I don't know.
This is excellent. This is exactly what I wanted to talk about today. I think that you and I, we and I, are going to explore some generational differences.
Okay.
I think the what is functionally a slight age gap between all of us, but I think between myself and you guys,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
really going to rear its head in this episode.
Yeah. Well, listeners,
Okay.
though, Ken and I are 29. So, yeah, it's a bit of an age gap.
Yeah,
And,
perpetually.
and it's a
Since
rough
the first
29.
episode.
It is a
Yeah.
rough 29 at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. The amount of gray for 29 over here is interesting. That's okay. Look, before we dive in, because I know we have a lot to talk about with this movie, but
Oh, of
high
course.
level, what's everyone's favorite ghoulie of the three? I need to
Oh,
know. Options are rat ghoulie, cat ghoulie, or fish ghoulie.
yeah. That's a great question.
Mine's the cat ghoulie, because I think he's the worst ghoulie. He's the least ghoulie.
Yeah.
I think my instinct also goes cat ghoulie because he's more playful. He's like a little less evil and is just like a good hang.
I think
Yeah,
mine is also
I-
cat ghoulie just because of the way he looks is just the most ridiculous. I mean, I guess you could say the same for fish ghoulie, but cat ghoulie is just like the eyes and the hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which maybe I'm spoiling a trivia question, so apologies. Voiced by Richard Kind.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Why?
how I don't know how you watched this, but at one point I paused and I was watching via Amazon,
Oh,
and
it
it
like
has
tells you. Yeah.
it like told you, and I was like, "You're gonna be fucking kidding me!"
Yeah. None other than Richard
But
Kind.
then
voice
you
of
hear it and
Cat
you're like,
Ghoulie.
"Of course, it's definitely his voice."
Quintessential
So
Ghoulie.
wild. Yeah. All right. Look, we got a lot more to talk about. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Overtalking Podcast.
It's prank week at Glazier College, and the frat boys are out for blood. But what these party animals don't realize is they've got 3 new pledges from hell.
Let's take a tour around, schmucks.
And we're back on the Overtalking Podcast, joined once again by longtime returning guest Danny, and we're talking about Ghoulies 3 Ghoulies Go to College for Back to School Month. Danny, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and we're going to need you to describe for someone who's not yet seen Ghoulies 3, which I'm sure is not many people, but please tell them what it's all about.
Ready, go.
Yeah, so you know that thing where you're at the frat house just trying to take a dump and you come across an ancient comic book and you just
We've all
start
been there.
reading the comic book out loud and it brings some ghoulies back into this universe? That
Yeah.
plus classic going back to school, college,
10 seconds
80s
left.
college romp. That's what's going on here. Is it
5,
Animal House?
4,
Is it
3,
a haunting?
2,
You'll have to watch to
1.
find out.
time.
It's mostly Animal House.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah.
Mostly Animal
To that
House.
question, yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys too. So it's prank week at school. I've never heard another human being refer to it as yanking.
No,
Oh my
yes,
God.
Thank you. This is the first thing we should be talking about. Yes, apparently pranking and yanking are synonymous in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't
In
know.
this reality.
Is this an age difference thing, Danny? Or
No,
Okay.
not this part. This part is some bullshit. I've never heard of that shit in my fucking life. And then I remember that show that used to be on Comedy Central,
Crank
Crank
Yankers.
Yankers?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crank
And
yankers.
then then I had this whole thing of like thinking about that. I'm like, did I just miss something? Is this some sort of fucking West Coast terminology that never made it this way? No, I
idea.
think that's I've never heard of that shit in my fucking life.
Similar to Ken will usually bring up the kill counts for movies. I wanted a yank count of how many times they say this in this movie.
Wait, there's that one part where he goes, "Hey guys, a yank is a yank is a yank,"
Yeah.
but that's all out war.
Yeah. It's like, what are you saying?
So weird.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah. One of many things
Yeah.
to question the writers about of this movie.
No,
Oh.
there's a lot.
No, this is a masterpiece. What are you talking about?
To me, it's pretty clear the writers of this movie never went to college and only went to 5 years of high school because they treat college like it's just high school, basically. Like there's a threat
Yeah.
of being expelled at every turn. People are just completely rowdy at class, even though they don't need to be there.
Everybody
was
in
college-
everybody in the college are all in the same classes together.
Yes,
right.
that's right. Yeah.
Correct.
The entire cast has the same major. They're going to the same exact. They're all
They-
getting the
there's
same
one class.
degree.
There's
Yeah.
only one professor of humanities, and as you know,
Is
they
also
shame you for not knowing this. The professor of humanities is also the dean, because as you know,
duh.
you're hired to be the professor of humanities. That means you also have to be the dean of students.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As it is typical.
Yeah. So their future is in his hands.
That's right. So get your shit together.
It is wild.
This is what I so I was watching this with my wife, which may have been a mistake.
Wow, I'm
Um,
surprised she agreed. My wife would not agree to this. We watched the first Ghoulies together, and she just didn't want to watch this one.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
We too watched the first Ghoulies together, and had a great time. There's a difference between Ghoulies 3 and the first Ghoulies.
Yeah.
There's several different. There's many differences. One of them is how many boobs are in this film.
I was going to say it's the
Yes.
amount of nudity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the amount is almost unlimited with the advent of pause technology.
I think we got some in the first 20 minutes of the movie. I was sort of without knowing anything about this movie. I'm like, well, surely they're going to show boobs. Like this is a college movie.
Can I tell you, it didn't cross my mind until it started happening. And then I was like, oh, right. This was all movies back then.
Yes.
Right.
And so that didn't land super well with her. So like, heads up, if you had a great time watching this with your partner last time, it's a different kind of film.
Yeah. I also just like the tone is very different. Like,
oh my,
the first
God.
one, they are college students, so it's like a little rowdy and there's a party, but this is like on a whole nother level.
Yeah. The party in the first one is like, think like the beach bop parties that they had in the 60s for like those kind of movies. That was the vibe I got from the first Ghoulies.
Yeah.
This one is full out Animal House, except maybe worse somehow.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
like a tacky, if you can imagine a tacky Animal House, this is what it is.
Yeah. It's just 80s. I don't know.
Ken,
Yeah, it's
as
just
the
80s.
only one of us, I think, who's watched Ghoulies 2, what kind of party happens in that one?
Well, let me tell you.
How would you describe that particular party?
So I think all of these parties are more defined by their location. So being at college, of course, was one thing. Being in a vacant mansion is another.
Yeah.
And in Ghoulies 2, they are at a carnival.
Oh,
And- Yes. So not so much partying as it is just there's just like frivolity because it's at a carnival.
yeah.
We definitely need to talk about what happens in Ghoulies 2 because it plays key like points into Ghoulies 3 in that there are Ghoulies. And that is the only overlap.
Oh.
Because in Ghoulies 3, they speak. They did not speak in Ghoulies 2, and obviously not in Ghoulies 1. Ghoulies 2, they're Ghoulies, and they pop up, and one does come out of a toilet again in Ghoulies 2.
Well, don't say
Not
again
as-
because that didn't happen in the first one and we were mad about it.
It did, but not in the way it was on the box, I thought. I don't
I don't think any of them came out of the toilet.
No?
We were upset by that because the poster lied to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. Okay. Anyway, one did come out of a toilet in Ghoulies 2, so that was good. They somehow summoned a giant ghoulie
Ooh.
towards the end of the movie. That was fun. It was just a guy in a big rubber outfit, and he ate the other ghoulies. It didn't make any. I didn't really understand the ending. Of the second one.
Interesting.
That was it. Yeah. So
I
again, no, it didn't. It
appreciate
played
that
no role.
synopsis. Yeah.
Yeah. Completely not related to the first movie in that there were no like warlocks.
Yeah.
Right.
And just like how the third one is not related to the second because these ghoulies talk and are basically the Three Stooges.
Yes.
Even though I think the main guy is the same guy. The main there's some people in Ghoulies 2 who are in Ghoulies 3. I don't think
Oh
they.
fuck! Seriously?
I think so. But I don't know that they are
I'm sure
reprising their
they
same
cannot
roles.
They cannot be playing the same characters because I don't think anyone in Ghoulies 3
And
knew
I
what Ghoulies were.
I can promise you, dear listener, it certainly doesn't matter whether they are or aren't.
No.
I thought, yeah, you're right, though. We said, is there a fourth movie? Because you're right in that one of them has the same character.
So yes, in the fourth movie,
Okay.
the main character from the first movie comes back as the same character.
That's it. Okay. I remember looking that up.
I haven't
last
seen
time.
that yet,
Yeah.
and might never. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, that one's supposed to be really bad, like not enjoyable bad like this.
Yeah. Well,
Not,
so
not a masterpiece like this one.
Right.
so you guys were mentioning like this was not your impression of college, and let's start here because you both went to colleges.
Different
we
ones.
did, yes.
And
Different
let me
colleges.
ask you, you don't have to answer. You can bleep this out if you want. Did you guys graduate from college?
Yeah, I graduated. CJ got his master's after
I was going to
college.
say, not only did I graduate, I chose to do more of it.
You went to extra college.
I went to extra college.
extra nighttime college.
I didn't. I didn't graduate college.
Okay.
You want to know what? I blame movies like Ghoulies 3 for that because I think I went into college. I want I want to date myself. Not all of us are a permanent 29. Okay. Some of us graduated high school and therefore started college in the year 1999. And at that time, I was not 18. So that didn't help anything. I was, I'm pretty emotionally stunted as is, but I was also young. I thought college was going to be this wild party, and people are pulling pranks left and right. And
Yanks, please.
Pardon me. Yank terminology. People are yanking everywhere. Panty raids, just like cases upon cases of beer everywhere. And then I decided to go to college, and I go to this school called the Illinois Institute of Technology. It's a nerd school.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
And I really think that misalignment is what led to the downfall of my collegiate career, really. Now, it only took me about 25 years to get over the anxiety I had about not graduating from college. If you're doing the math, that means about 5 years ago, I stopped being like all up my own butthole about it. Once I realized I had this like real career that could last me my whole life and stuff.
Yeah. That it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. It's like nobody gives a single shit about it.
Yeah.
But like, no, like I say this in jest, but like I think there's probably 10% of truth in it. That this feels so much like all these images of what college life was like that were put in front of me from TVs and film and whatever, that I was like, well, obviously it's not real, but it's got to be based on something, right? No, none of this exists. And the times that people have tried to recreate it, when you hear about like horrible hazing incidents at fraternities and shit, mostly none of this exists. But this was a very real thing, right? So you guys are a little bit younger. My wife is about your guys' age. I think if your all's reaction was similar to hers, this all looks ridiculous. But like, setting aside my misunderstanding of what college life was going to be, how would you guys watch something like this? Like, is there nostalgia? Is it just seem like, how did this get made? If you made this today, you would just be like rung up on a flagpole for being the most sexist.
Yeah.
I don't know all of the words to use to say what this is, but like I'm really curious to hear how this sits in your all's brains.
I'm definitely not curious how this got made. Like we said before, there was a ton of movies like this in the 80s. So like, that's fine with. I mean, it's okay. It's expected, I guess, to an extent. It definitely doesn't align with my college experience for sure. I mean, I also wasn't in a fraternity, so like,
I don't think that shit would have mattered. I don't think there are fraternities really like that.
I mean, you said like some of this isn't like solely based on reality, but my experience, at least from people who I knew who were in fraternities, it's not obviously to like the extent of this movie, but like crazy stuff.
There's some reality
still go down.
That's true.
Yeah, there's friends in fraternities, and like taking years after graduating, only now do they start to actually talk about some of the hazing incidents that happened. And so
I literally know about like fight nights and stuff, like stuff that sounds wild, but like
was real,
literally happened. And
yeah.
So maybe I should go back to college.
No,
and join a frat.
Yeah, you just need to go to a state school. And
hey, don't slander state schools.
That's where I went. It's okay.
It's not. I don't think U of I is a state school. It was in the state.
I guess not. What would you call U of I?
There is an Illinois
university.
State.
Yeah, that's where I went. Yeah. I went to the state school, Illinois State University.
Was it Illinois State Redbirds?
Yes. Represent.
Right. Not Cardinals.
No.
Any bird that's red.
No.
Right. Just
they're birds that are red. What more do you need?
Very inclusive. Anyway, but like still, like I was saying before, panty raids. I'm sure it must have happened at some point. We have to talk about this. Like
I just don't like you saying it. I don't know why. Every time you say that, I'm like,
I don't like me saying it either. I don't.
How about
know
PRs
how to
from
say
now
it
on? We don't need
correctly.
to say the
No,
phrase.
let's talk about how we pronounce panty. Now,
No.
put the emphasis on the T.
God.
Everyone's tuned out already now.
Yeah.
They're
I
skipping
would.
ahead frantically, the 30-second skip ahead button.
Nothing like a bunch of middle-aged men talking about panties. That's what people sign up for.
This is white
Just gonna do that
cis
from now on.
middle-aged men. It's really great. And we can skip ahead. What other weird shit happened in this movie? The crown, the prank, the yank crown.
Oh
or whatever.
boy, when that crown first appeared, man, it really derailed a lot of shit for me.
Well, also they don't we see the rival fraternity wearing this hat. I'm not going to call it a crown; it's a hat. And then I'm just like, oh, it's a goofy frat guy wearing a hat. Like I had no idea it had any. They don't tell you any significance until later. It's like, oh, the thing he was wearing is the prized possession of they're the best yanking.
It's really
frat.
hard to tell at that early moment because everyone looks so ridiculous.
Yes.
Well, I just think it's an excellent example of the storytelling trope of show and don't tell. This is really a masterpiece.
That's what they were going for. Yeah, right.
I also really enjoyed that our cast of heroes, if you'll call them, their frat is Beta Zeta Theta, I think.
Yeah.
Just they just picked the one that's the most fun to say. I think that was it.
Yeah.
Totally. I think that most fun could be the guiding principle of this movie.
Yeah.
And how about this, man? From Ghoulies 1 to
you
Ghoulies.
picked up the wrong movie if you were going for Goonies.
Were you surprised by the, I'll say, development in production quality?
I did catch in the first 10 minutes of the movie, you can see the visible fish line string pulling an object across.
I mean, listen, not to say that this is a well done film, but it's they really send it. They really the cinematographer or special effects people must have written down a list of okay, what's all the shit you've wanted to try? What's all the shots that you want to get, and then we'll figure out how to get this into the movie. What if we put a camera all the way at the bottom of a large refrigerator and then just have cans upon cans falling down?
Yeah. And we got the POV shot of the mop bucket rolling across the ground.
Mm-hmm. That was great. That was awesome.
I really enjoyed that.
There was as dumb as this movie is, there are these shots and these scenes that are well constructed, clearly thought out, well constructed. And then when you think about other I'll say more classic 80s, early 90s movies that are this sort of fun romp, whatever, it's it's got some of the same production values as those. It's just a terribly written, stupid subject matter.
I also want to talk, speaking of the mop bucket, if you're gonna yank, which fine. If you're gonna
Yanker's gonna yank.
Yanker's gonna yank. Don't hate the yank, hate the game. Don't yank a custodian. Come on. That's punching down. Don't do that. Yank a professor, yank your fellow frat rivals. Leave them alone.
Summon demons to do the yanking for you.
Yeah.
That's right.
But not a custodian, not a janitor.
Don't mess with their mop.
How about this? Why was that janitor mopping the sidewalk outside?
That's a great question. No, the sidewalk's so dirty.
Know what? Didn't even cross my mind. That is very excellent.
Also did not cross my mind either.
That lack of realism really took me out of the film.
Yep, you're right. He is mopping the sidewalk.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah. I think we need to spend at least 45 minutes talking about the security guard.
Yeah.
And his ride that he said he had painted recently, but it's mostly cloth. And
do you remember do you remember the color he got it painted?
Oh, it was some beige or something.
Yeah.
He called it honeymoon beige.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, we don't need to talk about it much, but like definitely it's supposed to be like I guess the comic relief for what is not needed for this movie.
Yeah.
Who is not the comic relief in this
Right.
movie?
Right.
Yeah.
What
The
is the
Ghoulies.
relief from then? Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
So yeah, he gets it drives away. He crashes into a tree. He gets a literal bomb tossed into it, and it explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love that in
this
this
sort of anti-authority sentiment that really sent me on my way.
Hell yeah,
in
brother.
my formative years.
I love that they allude to like having TNT just readily available like at the college, and they literally make a like spy versus spy like Rocky and Bullwinkle style like black circle with a fuse type bomb that you only see in like cartoons. And then that's what rolls into and gets tossed into the security guard's like golf cart and explodes. And the explosion is huge. He would for sure be dead.
He gets electrocuted at a different point for reasons I didn't totally remember. There's a lot of like interesting non-realism here beyond the fact that there's ghoulies and all of the crazy hijinks stuff. But like when the ghoulies attack, sometimes they can literally have like cartoon powers where like they can stretch someone's tongue out to be like 20 feet long and like hang them with it.
Yeah. That's how somebody dies.
That scene in particular, I had two thoughts during that scene. Number one, that whole tongue with the wrap thing, it just reminded me of Beetlejuice somehow. Like the part where they're like stretching their faces and doing wacky stuff like that. It just reminded me of that. And that in turn, like some of the practical effects in this movie are way too fucking good for this movie.
Yes.
Like the plunger to the face scene.
That's another one.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So I hope the effects people got some work out of this for sure. But the other thing with it was like, bear with me for a moment. You ever heard of a movie or a cartoon series called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Yes.
And do you know that they're remaking it?
No, I didn't know that.
There's a trailer out.
Oh,
have you ever seen the original stuff, the old ones?
I haven't seen any of it. I mean, I'm aware of it, but that's it.
I just became aware of this like in the last week. Shout out to my buddy Phil for sending me that trailer. I remember watching the cartoon. It was like a Saturday morning cartoon, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is based on a movie or a couple of movies that are like old trauma, crappy movies. But then I was starting to remember, like, hey, there was a Beetlejuice cartoon. I think that this maybe was coming out in this period of time where like other people were getting like merchandise deals, cartoon deals, and it was this weird nexus where you could take these like shitty horror movies, these R-rated things, or not kid-friendly things, but find the kid-friendly element in it and make some other media and maybe like make some money from it. And that's what it felt like this movie was trying to do the whole time. It's so wacky. It's like really Animal House meets the Three Stooges, and sometimes there's some ghoulies. There's a whole lot of others. Like the ghoulies aren't in it like a ton.
Yeah. Even when they are, they're the Three Stooges. Like they're not even like evil or doing anything bad. They're just stooging it up. Like
So whatever that is, whatever that thing is, where this is 100% for adults. There is an incredible amount of nudity, all female. That's its own. We can talk about that at the bar some other time, I guess. Like it's strange, but it's that the horror, the gore is actually almost non-existent. Like it's more like cartoony, like slapstick stuff. So this like overlap of very adult and yet feels like it's maybe for children. I don't know what that is, but that's how I was brought up. I think it might be at the center point of a lot of various mental health situations going on with me. I don't know, but like I found it delightful. I found it charming. I feel like I grew up with a lot of media like that, and then also like late night HBO, and nobody was watching, and like who knows what's on there. Whereas my wife, who's a little bit younger, was correctly appalled. Like
Yeah.
why? Like what? It was like who? This is all unnerving and strange to me. And I'm like, yeah, through your eyes, I can totally see that. But it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's the age thing or if it's just male versus female thing, I don't
Totally,
know.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is why I'm asking, kind of like you guys, like where you're like how it sat for you, because we have the age thing, but we're all we're all men here.
Yeah,
We're all mans up in here.
My viewing experience was interesting. I have been watching a couple of movies because it's summertime right now, and I have a projector I sometimes set up outside, but that's a lot of work. So I've taking an old TV I have from the basement and putting that on the deck and watching movies out there sometimes.
Man, I really wish you had done a neighborhood projection of Ghoulies 3.
Oh no.
Well, but I effectively did with a TV though, and I watched this outside on our deck.
Yo, that's a rough watch, homie.
Yeah, like it's kind of cut off from the rest of the houses, but if someone were to like peer through like our fence line, they would see me watching a bunch of topless women beating people up with like pillows and stuff. So so I felt weird about that. But and just in general, some of it is strange, and
I hope the neighborhood starts calling him Panty Raid Ken.
Yeah.
He sits in his backyard watching panty raid clips from old 80s movies all the time.
That's right. I don't know, but otherwise, like, I did enjoy this movie. Like, I don't know what it is, just like you, Danny, but like, I think it was entertaining. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think, Siege?
I'm conflicted on whether or not to talk more about the raid scene, because it does seem very bizarre that this group of women essentially set a trap because they know it's going to happen that night. So they put them all into a laundry basket and leave it near a window. But then when the men are caught, they come out topless and start hitting them with pillows, to which I'm like, oh no, a bunch of topless women are hitting me with a pillow. Like, this sucks. Like, I think the guys would be more glad about that. Like,
and then they strip them of their boxers, I think was effectively where that went, right?
The scheme was in, I think, 2020's parlance. Oh, you think you're going to come commit a sex crime against us? No, we're going to commit a sex crime against you.
Yeah, so not great.
Yeah.
But in the 80s and early 90s, totally acceptable. Totally fine.
Oddly, yes. Like it is weird. Yes. Like that was in a lot of movies. Yeah, and was
Animal
considered
House,
okay to be watching in a movie theater at that point. Like I don't know.
I think the part that my wife like really kind of took issue with was that the one particular woman from the film who's like kind of a sex maniac.
Yeah.
And there's this like kind of funny, I actually think this bit is pretty funny in the beginning, where she's like hooking up with a dude, but the way they do it is not like super salacious. It's that like they're incorporating workout equipment into their activities, and so it's all very humorous.
Yeah.
But then as time goes on, where she's just kind of like the sex pot, trying to like get laid wherever this, and putting her in situations to be pretty nude all the time.
Yeah.
Or close to it. That got weird, and like I understand that trope from these old things, but my wife was like why is this, who dances and takes their clothes off in front of an open window? And I'm like, well, no one, but that's how I was lied to.
Yes, I've seen many movies, not even of the X variety.
Yeah,
that happens in, and I don't know.
Apparently not real. The other thing is with that scene, the scene that you mentioned, where they come out and reverse the panty raid.
Mm.
Not everyone is topless, and I can only assume that right before that scene, the producers came up and was like, "All right, I got an extra $100 for anyone who wants to take their top off for this scene."
Oh, man.
Yeah, probably.
There's a lot of layers to explore and I make fun of. I mean, this exists. It happens. It happened. It probably would never happen. I'd like to think if a movie like this was made today, everybody could go into it with their eyes wide open. That like the main draw of the film is going to be like the boobs and like blah blah blah. But that's why these types of movies don't get made anymore. Like there's just the internet for that.
Yeah.
Right.
And it went from, and then not to discount like, oh, this only happened in the 80s. Like, nope, very much still into the 90s and the early aughts when like we were teenagers, like movies like Road Trip or the European whatever. And just like, just more excuses to show topless women with like guys.
Do you feel like it doesn't happen now though? Like,
yeah, I do. I don't think this happens, at least in mainstream media anymore.
Yeah.
And I like not complaining at all. Like there's no, I'm good on that kind of film for the next decade or so.
I think you could watch movies with that kind of stuff in it for years and not have watched all of them. So
this just from what's already out there.
Yeah. Right. I think there's plenty of media if that is your thing.
That genre is taken care of.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're not gonna bite on my pitch to go to create a production company and start making this kind of film. Okay.
No, I'll check my calendar. I think I'm busy though.
Yeah. I think everything's cyclical, right? So maybe the trend will come back around in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Woke is dead now, and everything's okay. Anyway, guys, I think we need to do some trivia. So it's time for.
Hey, did you know that?
That's right. This is the trivia portion of our show where we pit our guests and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watch. Danny, CJ, are you two ready?
Ready. And
so ready.
Ken, if you don't have it already, if you're going to ask about the budget, I would love to know the budget of the first one as a comparison.
I don't. Okay.
I do like when the show turns into an accounting breakdown of film production.
Because to your point, like you're absolutely correct. The production quality is 10 times better in this one than the first one.
Yeah. All right. First question. Which Scream star had their feature film debut in this movie?
Okay. I know this from the same accident as the other thing. So,
okay. CJ can answer first then.
No idea.
Yeah, okay. I don't think this should count for me because I don't actually know this. It's Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard was in this movie.
I don't know
where. To look it up. I had to look up a still to understand who he was. He was not one of the main characters. Okay. He was part of the fraternity. He was a nerd named Stork. And you can look up a still later, but
was he the guy in the glasses and suspenders?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, I had no idea. I guess I just kind of assumed he'd be like a child. I didn't realize he was.
Yeah, no, he was older. It just had like bangs and glasses and yeah.
Wow,
kind of wild. What was the budget for Ghoulies 1? If you want to know.
And this is 80s money. This is where like part of me wants to be like $20,000, like some.
Yeah, I was going to say something like 50,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you said 20,000 to 50,000. That was your two answers.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny's closer. I just have a range here, and it's between 200,000 and 400,000. So shocking. Danny gets the point.
Seems like
shocking
a lot
to me that this is for Ghoulies 1.
That's Ghoulies 1. I cannot find the budget for Ghoulies 3.
It's got to be at least a cool $1 million.
Yeah, maybe. Just for fun, what do you think? How much did Ghoulies make at the box office? Because Ghoulies was in theaters.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh man. And it cost 200.
Can I go back to my 50,000?
I was gonna say like maybe 100,000.
That think it lost money.
Too high? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 35 million.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it probably played at like a bunch of like drive-ins and stuff. That's my guess.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what Wikipedia says. I don't know.
That makes sense why they would make another one. It made a ton of money.
Right? It spawned a franchise, kind of.
Yeah.
If you had said 1 million, I could, sure. 35? Oh my God.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Who was closer there? What did you guys guess? Doesn't matter. I don't think I should get a point for that. You guys are so far away. Next question. This is a little convoluted way of asking this question, so bear with me. You can ask clarifying questions afterwards. But the man, we've talked about this scene before, the man in the rolling mop bucket towards the beginning of the movie was uncredited. But he was played by someone who later went on to portray, he was played by someone who later portrayed a major horror villain. Who was the horror villain? I'm phrasing it this way so that CJ might have a chance because he might be able to name a horror villain.
Thank you, because I absolutely would not be able to name the actor. I think he goes on to play Jason.
Okay, Danny?
I know the name of the actor.
Then you get 2 points.
It's Kane Hodder.
It's Kane Hodder. Yeah. I did not clock him until I was just on Letterboxd and it had Kane Hodder listed, and uncredited. He's the guy in the mop bucket. And yes, Jason, he goes on to play Jason. So you got that right. See?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that should totally count because CJ should get 2 points. He actually answered your question.
All right, then it all cancels out.
But I noticed it. He's credited because he's the stunt coordinator of the whole movie.
That makes sense.
Right. He's not. But so like as the credits were playing, and I was just like fucking laughing to myself. I guess I saw his name come across like stunt coordinator Kane Hodder. I'm like, oh fuck. And then I ended up going back and looking, and it's like, oh, and uncredited is the fucking. That's maybe the best scene in the movie. The most complicated shot of the whole movie with like the point of view bucket thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of wild. And I forgot, but that's how he got his start. Was he was like basically a stuntman for a long time, and then
probably helps if he's just enormous.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. For sure. All right. I am on killcounts.fandom.com.
There we go.
And I have a list of deaths in Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. What number does it say on this website? I don't know if this is accurate or not, which is why I'm saying it that way. But yeah, how many people were killed in this movie?
I think it's maybe 4.
Yeah, I was going to say 3, but I feel like I'm missing somebody.
All right, 3 and 4?
Yeah.
4 is closer. I would say the answer is 6. So we've got college boy with glasses.
That's in like the intro.
Yeah, right, the intro.
Yeah.
I didn't count him.
Who was flushed down the toilet.
Yeah, got that one.
We've got Mrs. Boggs, who was strangled with the tongue.
Yep.
We got Veronica. Wait, so did she die?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they showed her body later.
Yeah.
All right.
She's dead.
I like the image I have just implanted in my head is with like the tongue wrapped around her, and I'm like, well, she still seemed alive then.
Oh, right,
strangled.
We have Veronica, who had the face stretched with the plunger. Blaine, who was bludgeoned with a frying pan. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
And then Professor Ragnock. They counted his death twice because once was human and once was monster, but that's just one kill. So there we go. 6. That's low. That seems extremely low for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Super low. And one's counted twice. That frying pan one, could have just been knocked out. Like it's
true. Yeah, we don't actually know that he died.
There's zero gore in this movie.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Next question, true or false? And I'm going to see if CJ even understands what I'm talking about here. Charles Band produced this movie. True or false?
Charles Band?
Yes, of Empire and Full Moon Pictures. He made a lot of puppet movies and was definitely involved in Ghoulies 1 and 2.
Did he produce this movie? Is that what you asked?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
I suppose I'll say false.
False is the correct answer.
Why?
CJ, you got totally hosed on that one.
Why was this a question? Who is that?
He's a famous low budget horror film guy.
Get your shit together, CJ. Come on.
Come on. No, yeah, I didn't expect you to know that. And also, this is kind of a stupid question anyway, so that's not on you. Yeah, I don't know. He was involved in the first two, and for whatever reason, he wasn't involved in this one, and I don't think the fourth one either. But he made a lot of movies that had like the little like stop motion puppets, or like had the like weird ghoulie looking like puppets, like Gingerbread Man, a Puppet Master.
Yeah,
The
Puppet Masters.
All my
Haunted
favorites.
Bong, I think was one of them or something.
Oh, Evil Bong.
Evil Bong, yeah, that's it.
Oh man, Tim has the DVD box. The Evil Bong series.
Yeah, as you can see, like it's like the same kind of thing as Ghoulies, like
Because this dude,
comedic but stupid, weird.
this dude made Ghoulies 1 for what, 200,000 ish tops.
Right.
That's the high end. Made 35 80s dollars off of it. 35 million 80s dollars,
Right,
which
right.
is about $1 billion in today's money.
Yeah.
Right.
And so probably all those other movies, probably 1 or 2 million total. He's probably just sitting on his laurels waiting for the lightning to strike again. This guy's
Probably.
a genius.
Yeah. Insane. Next question. In Ghoulies, we had a bunch of the first Ghoulies. We had a bunch of different types of Ghoulies, not just rat, fish, and cat. We had flying and other fish. And I don't know, there were like different ones than those. In the second one, they just have catfish, rat, and flying. And they dropped flying because I guess they couldn't get a third voice
Too expensive.
for Ghoulies 3. Which Ghoulies are in Ghoulies 4?
Oh, I think it's got to be these three at least.
Okay.
I think like the main one, who I think you're calling the fish one.
Which why is that like?
I don't see the fish.
Yeah,
but
I know
that's
that's
how they're
who,
credited.
I know. Yeah,
on Wikipedia.
that's how you. What I know
It is weird.
which ghoulie you're referring to, but in no way does that ghoulie look like a fish
little
of any kind.
baby Ghoulie. I don't know.
honestly,
Yeah.
like to me, that's Ghoulie classic, right?
Yes,
That's
yeah,
what I think
yeah.
of when I think of a Ghoulie.
Poster Ghoulie.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to mess with the Three Stooges formula though. I think 3 is the minimum.
That's what I would say too. Like I think by that point you've honed in on your primary ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay. The correct answer is none of those, and instead they hired two little people to dress up as unique light and dark Ghoulies, and they're not puppets.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
that doesn't seem great.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't think I will be watching Ghoulies 4. It is
Nah.
not good Ghoulies. That is not Ghoulies. That is, I don't understand why they made that decision.
That's not Ghoulies. That's ghoulish.
That's ghoulish.
Hey.
I'm sorry if I'm getting the terminology wrong, but like little people in the first movie, they weren't ghoulies, but they were just like
Oh right.
little henchmen that
The
showed
wizard
up for some
assistants.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those didn't show up in Ghoulies 2 or 3, but
Good.
yeah, I don't understand this franchise. This franchise to me seems like the biggest missed opportunity. I feel like they could have really gone in some cool places, interesting places after Ghoulies 3. But they didn't make another movie for a long time, and then they made Ghoulies 4 and totally fucked it up apparently. So
But I think there's a lot of pressure. Like you got Ghoulies, you've got Critters, you got Gremlins.
Sure.
You know, there's just it's just too much action in the puppet
Saturated
marionette
space.
esque hijinks space.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
they needed something to come in and disrupt the market.
Guess so.
No.
What's the letterbox score for Ghoulies 3? There's no Rotten Tomatoes. Critics didn't review this. They said no thanks.
You don't say.
I'm gonna say 3.5.
Whoa. I no. I was gonna go in the 2s for sure.
Don't whoa me. We're a point apart.
2.6.
Yeah, CJ's way closer. 2.5.
Hey.
That's okay. Don't. Whoa, threes in the threes.
You freaking idiot.
Yeah, it's 2.5, which is it's just weird to me. I don't understand how this average works out because it looks very skewed to the lower half in the little chart thing. But somehow averages out to exactly in the middle of where the rating scale is. So I don't understand that. But
Because there's probably
Yeah.
a couple of idiots like me who gave it 10s. And
Right. Anyway, Danny, you're still the winner. Congratulations. Which means it's time for our ratings.
You've heard us debating. We know you've been waiting. So now it's time to hear our ratings.
Danny, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College for you?
Oh, and I have what you gave the first Ghoulies. You gave the first one a 7 out of 10. You guys are insane.
I was about to say, don't tell me, but I'm curious. But I had already thought about this in advance. Trust me, this was my honest rating. I was going to give this one a 7.5.
Jesus.
I purposely didn't go back to that other episode to see what I rated the original Ghoulies, and I'm glad that I was pretty consistent. I actually thought I'd given it like a 5 or a 6, but yeah, I like 7.5. This was like a fun, like nostalgic romp, and for a movie I hadn't seen before, right? So it's not like the fact that it like brought back nostalgia from like the style of movies and all that shit. I think that there's some cinematography in this that is way better than it has any right to be. And as dumb as a movie this is, I can't stress this enough. It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Nothing really happens for more than like a minute. And the fact that it just like keeps changing, there's some, even if you're bored with it, it's gonna get to something entertaining really quickly after it. So 7.5, but you really have to know what you're getting into. It's not a Gen Pop 7.5 for sure.
Yeah. Okay. CJ, what would you rate this movie?
I definitely like this more than the first one. The first one was really bad. I gave the first one a 4. Just like a really bad movie. This one, my Letterboxd review was something along the lines of like, I feel conflicted in that like, I bet if you saw this in a theater full of people, I would have a really good time because of just like how stupid it is. But I think objectively, I can't say this is a good movie. so I think I have to keep.
I don't think anyone's saying that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think
taking a big stand there, CJ.
Yeah. I'll say it. I'm brave enough. I'll go on record. So I think, but I did like it more. So I'll give this like a 5, I guess, just because it was better. The production value was higher. They're at least like trying to make you laugh at parts, but man, is this still a mess and outlandish. Ken.
Wow. I was just looking on Letterboxd for what I rated this.
Yeah, you're insane.
Yes. Is this movie problematic in today's day and age? Of course. Did I have still a good time watching it? Yeah. It's fun. Like, it's not a good movie, of course, but it's the kind of bad movie that's enjoyable. And this is exactly that. Plus, I really love like school movies, and I'm really going to enjoy the rest of this month too. Just them being in college and like the whole setting. Plus, you get the Ghoulies and they're freaking the Three Stooges, basically. I don't know. There's a whole lot to enjoy. Plus, all of the like really weird line readings and we didn't even talk about. I wrote down a couple of
Wait. What number did you give?
Oh, I'm sorry. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd, so that would be an 8, I suppose, out of 10.
Insane.
Wait, but I think that is too high a little bit. I'm going to lower it half a point.
I think that's what it is. Like, I think that's why I said 7.5, because as soon as 8 came into my mind, I was like, whoa, hold on.
See, I don't feel like to me, it wasn't a 7, but I also feel like 8 is too high, and there's no middle ground on the stars. So I'm going to also say 7.5 for our purposes. Okay. What did I give Ghoulies?
The first one you gave a 6.5.
This fits. Yeah. This is good. Okay. Anyway, I wrote down this movie is, I'm not sure we said this before, but like mostly just like one-liners. Like almost all of the dialogue is just one-liners, just because there's an obvious joke there. So at one point, a girl comes out of a closet topless with a mounted buck head on her head, And this is during a party, and one of the frat bros says, "Wow, some girls will do anything for a book." And then it's immediately followed up with a girl arriving at the party, and she says, "Wow, no one told me this was a stag party."
So
And it just keeps
just get 'em
going
all
like that.
out.
It's just ridiculous. And I thought it was so stupid that it's funny. And not because those jokes are funny, because they're not. It's just stupid funny. Anyway,
But
that's why I liked it.
It's stupid funny. Like that's a thing, right? Like
Yeah.
if you were in a serious movie, if you were trying hard and you said that shit, it would be eye rolls and
Right.
nobody would like it. When you're clearly just fucking around with your friends and recording it, it's hilarious. And there's a lot of fun that comes through this movie. I think maybe like the two main characters, or like the main guy and his main sidekick, there's like a unintentional huge amount of charisma in those guys. In the way they like riff off each other.
100%. That really worked very well. Yeah.
But in a cheesy, corny, silly way.
Of course. Yeah.
Don't judge us for these ratings, man.
Yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at with this movie. Danny, thank you for coming back on. I wanted to specifically talk about this movie, and then I had to think of a theme month in order for me to justify it. But
I appreciate always. I love coming on. I love having a reason to watch this movie. Can I ask what the other movies are for Back to School month?
You can ask, but we don't know.
We don't know though. Yeah. We haven't planned that far ahead.
I really hope that one of them is the Rodney Dangerfield cinematic masterpiece, Back to School.
Back to School. Yes. I brought that up to CJ. He's never heard of it before.
I have a guess at CJ. I was going to say,
what are you talking about?
CJ
of course
has
I have.
no idea
you
what
have?
a triple.
I thought you said you hadn't.
No, you didn't bring this up at all. I know who Rodney Dangerfield is. Yes.
But the movie.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was talking to Meg about it then. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely know that. Yeah, he's been in a bunch.
We have to do that. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good options. Like Drumline. I think we might have already done Drumline, but like there's a lot of like excellent school movies. I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe like a Varsity Blues. Like get a little dramatic with it.
Oh. No. I've not seen that, and yeah, that's not the vibe I'm going for. But
rest in peace, James Van Der Beek.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghoulies 3 is the vibe we're going for.
This is the vibe.
Yeah. Okay, all right. You've locked into something. I don't want to shake it up too. Yeah, it's like do a bunch of really silly 80s movies and then do like School Ties. You know what that movie is?
No, what is that?
It's pretty good. It's Brendan Fraser, a young Brendan Fraser, and I want to say Matt Damon, and they're at a prep school, and Brendan Fraser is, I want to say, a football star. This is like in like the 60s, 50s, 60s. Brendan Fraser is like a football star, and he's at the school on a scholarship, and he's also Jewish.
Scandal.
It is. And so then it's like, do we like this guy because he's the football star, or we hate this guy because he's Jewish? And that's what it's about. So very much the opposite of it is a serious film. It is a pretty good film. It is not a piece of shit. I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world. It's not Schindler's List. But it's not bad.
No, we're going for I want to see Footloose.
It is like the most polar opposite I could think of the vibe you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want to have fun.
Does Footloose take place in school?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I've never seen it, but yes.
I remember a lot of like farmland stuff in that movie.
It was on that list of school movies.
Was it really?
I bet you CJ doesn't even know that nobody puts baby in a corner.
I know who Rodney Dangerfield is.
That's
all right. We got to wrap this up.
His famous quote: "Nobody puts baby in a corner."
Hey, nobody puts Take my baby, put her in the corner, please.
Well, this guy over here is trying to put baby in a corner. All right. That was bad. Danny, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having
hopefully, if you're up for it, we'll see you back in October again.
I'd love to, but man, I waited to the end on purpose to ask this. What's going on, guys? You gonna keep doing this?
Tune in to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. I am open to it. I think this is enjoyable, but also 500 episodes seems like a good place to break too. So I'm not sure.
Every time I think I say this, I am so impressed with the consistency that you guys have put out this show. I think whatever you end up doing is the right thing to do. My vote is to get to 666 episodes, but that's just because I think numbers are funny. But no, like really, really great work. Whatever you choose to do. That's all. Sorry. I think I think I had a joke about this somewhere, and then I lost it at a certain point.
Oh, that's okay. We'll take the sincere, the earnest.
Yeah, thank you.
Too. That's good.
Here's the flip side. Like this, will they, won't they, with double murder, has gotten a lot more complicated. Because the founders of Bloody Disgusting, they split.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
One of the founders bought Dread Central.
Oh, no way!
And is now focused on that, and the other one is still involved with Bloody Disgusting.
So basically, just like direct competitors against each other. That's
very interesting. I want to be absolutely clear. I have no more information than the facts I have just presented to you. Okay. I know both these people. I don't know what's going on. This is their life, and I really have nothing to do with it. But drama.
Yeah, no.
Scandal.
That is very interesting. Huh. Okay. Danny, thank you again. Do you have anything you want to plug at the end here? Any words of wisdom for our listeners?
You know what? Since we're not doing, go check out the episodes of Double Murder before I pull them off of the air and just upload them to YouTube, so I don't have to pay monthly hosting fees. I doubt that we'll ever do it again, but who knows? I will plug Dante's Tavern. That is the place that Tim owns. It's delicious pizza. It's great other foods. The best wings in the city. Good drinks, good people there. They have a comedy night. I know that some of you love to laugh. CJ, I saw your Hinge profile one time. It said it right on there that you love to laugh.
Well, I think it said live, laugh, love is what I put.
I was going to say live and laughing and loving.
It said you love to live, you love to laugh, you love to love.
Who doesn't love to love?
But yeah, check it out. If you're not familiar with it, you're in the Chicagoland area, go check it out. It's a nice place. They have fun events and do cool things.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes I'm there. So maybe that's
there you go. Even more reason.
Celeb
good,
sighting.
Bad, whatever.
Yeah. Siege, what do we got to plug?
You can follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. Call or text the show at USACat1591. Email us at overtalkingpod@gmail.com or go to our very real website, overtalkingpod.party.
And oh no, they're here. Oh, it's
the
ghastly, other worldly ghoulie Overtalking Overlords. And they're very hairy and wet in celebration for wow, Jesus Christ. Not the way I meant like cat and fish ghoulie.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
They're less wet in this one.
Yeah, fish ghoulie was very dry in this one. I don't know why. Man, can we edit that out? I really don't like that at all. Can we edit out like the whole panty raid section too?
Yeah, that will be heavily bleeped.
That we need to do.
Just long stretches of beeps.
Jesus Christ. They're here to remind you. Like, if you like the show, please go on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and rate and review where applicable. Reviews would help people find this podcast. Also, we spend no money in advertising. So if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And they're gone. Okay. And as we always say at the end of every single episode,
a yank is a yank is a yank.
That's right. Bye.
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 Really?
What a ridiculous fucking movie. Thank you so much for giving me a reason to fucking watch this shit.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's special guest was Danny. Music by Justin Peters. Be sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. See you next week.